this is no slight to Michigan or any other program, but it reinforced for me that Penn State is the perfect place for me. It's the perfect place for me because of the values and the goals and the vision and the leadership that's in place here. It's a wonderful marriage for me. And you know, as Dave said earlier, it's not about the money. It's about being in a place where you feel like you can grow as a human being and become the best that you can be as a person. And I feel strongly that this Penn State is that place for me. I think I can become a better mom because of being at Penn State. I can become a better wife because I'm here at Penn State. I certainly will become a better coach because of the people I'm surrounded by here at Penn State. So it's just the best place for me to grow and become the person that I want to be, both on the court as a professional person and as a human being.
Coquese, knowing the history of Penn State, as many of us do, Coach Joe Paterno had an opportunity to leave Penn State, slept on it overnight, and decided to stay. Mm-hmm. Is that happening to you, or was there that kind of struggle for you?
I wouldn't say it was a struggle at all, but you know, if I could put myself in Coach Paterno's shoes, in a sense, I think sometimes to be sure about something, you have to compare it, you know, and there's no shame in that, and there's no, you know, it's like sometimes, you know, you realize you got a great husband when you look at other people. And I've got a great husband. And I've looked at Walt and I realized that I've got a great husband. So, I mean, it's no disrespect to Michigan or any other university. But like I said earlier, Penn State is just the place for me. My heart is here, and this is my home, and I love it here. I really love it here.
Can you talk about your thought process, and were you concerned? Because, I mean, Michigan has put a lot of money into reinventing their basketball program. She is from there. Were you concerned that this might go against Penn State at all when you granted permission?
Well, sure, you're always concerned, you know, but I told Coquese, we sat and talked, and I mean, it's kind of funny to say she needs my permission. I mean, she was respectful enough to ask me, but, you know, and that's, you know, I had no way of tying her up here. I'd like to, maybe, but, and we had a talk, and I said, you can go to Michigan, but you're not allowed to listen to him. And, but, you know, and then I also said to her, you know, it's a great compliment to us. Somebody, I didn't have anything to do with bringing her here, but I wish I could take credit for that. But I said it's a great compliment to us that somebody of the caliber of Michigan wants you to come out and talk to them. And so obviously somebody did something right here and made a great decision when you came in the first place. And so I said, you know, I'm very proud of you, obviously, and I'm not surprised that Michigan wants to talk to you. I said, but we did say, and I did say to her, I said, I really, truly hope that you go out there and don't listen to them and decide not to go. And so we had that kind of conversation, but yeah, so that's kind of how it went. I didn't have any ropes in the office at that point, so I couldn't tie her up, so yeah.
How closely were you following it, though? Because I'm sure you're as anxious as everybody else.
I mean, I read the article that the first one that came out, and I got a whole bunch of texts and everything, and I just was like, this, you know, stuff like this happens. Like, coaches go and interview other places. That's part of sports. It's, you know, part of it. So I just wasn't about to freak out until I heard what, you know, was actually happening.
How has she impacted you as a player and a person?
Oh my gosh, unbelievable amount. I mean, just as a player, I've been able to, you know, add so much to my game because she's, you know, gotten me a position coach like Fred Shamil, you know. As a person, she cares about us not just as players, but as making us better people and better women going out once we're done playing college ball. And, you know, she's been helping us with that ever since we got here.
And what does it mean to you to have her still be a part of this program? You know, you came in when the program wasn't really, it was going through some tough times, and you guys have kind of come up together to help get it back where it needs to be.
I mean, it means, you know, a lot. I want to play for Coach, you know.
Yeah.
She's who I committed to, and she's my coach, so I'm glad I get to play for her still.
Thank you.
Yep.